Hey, what's going on, y'all? Hope everyone's having a blessed day. If you haven't gotten a chance to subscribe to the channel, please do so. Try to make videos on a regular basis about personal finance, credit, stuff like that. If you guys are just now starting credit, I know you guys are trying to figure out, well, who do you trust? How do I figure out that this is a person that I can truly trust when building credit? I want you guys to understand something. The trucking company that I have now is not my first business. I've been doing this now since 2006, 2007. I've been interested in business for quite some time. Since I was 18, I've been helping people build their companies since I was about 21, 22. And this is the industry that I love. My brother and I, we was talking about the differences between an entrepreneur and a businessman. I don't really consider myself an entrepreneur. I consider myself a businessman. There's a difference. An entrepreneur is a creator, right? I'm not really creative. I'm not a creative mindset like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos. These gentlemen are creators. They could take something and make something out of nothing. And me, I'm a systems guy. Most businessmen are systems guys. Their specialty is taking a system and improving upon it and making it more efficient. That's my specialty. And I'll tell you something. When I first got into the credit repair game, one thing that I was doing as I was looking at credit reports and fixing credit reports, I was noticing that the improvements on people's credit reports wasn't as large as I would like. And so I started focusing on not deleting items, right? Not deleting items as much as I started focusing on building credit. Because when people come to me, the thing that they truly want isn't a good credit score. They want to get approved for loans. That's what people really want. You're never going to see somebody running down the street talking about, I got a pretty credit report, right? You don't sit at the dinner table and flash your credit report. However, I do know people who will flash their credit card. Maybe you got a certain particular type of credit card, or I do know people who will stunt with their cars, or I know people who stunt with clothes and the way that they look, and having a status of wealth, and that I do know people like that. And when I started looking at credit reports and helping people delete items off credit reports, I started noticing something. I wasn't putting people in a position of success. I was doing what they were asking me to do, which is delete items off credit reports. And so I started really focusing, digging in, trying to figure out, how do I get a person that has a 565 FICO score to a 720 in the most efficient manner? Right? Because yeah, you could delete items off credit reports, but just because I delete items off your credit report doesn't mean you're going to be in the 720s. And that was something that I believed a lot of people were missing in the credit repair space. It's the mindset, the way that you're looking at the credit reports or looking at the client or the customer. What is it that they're truly seeking? What is it that they're truly seeking? Are they truly seeking a good credit report? Are they looking for an approval? Because there's nothing like clicking on that button online, or going into a dealership, or calling up a loan agent and asking them for a loan and getting a approval. There's something about it. Being able to get a loan at a great interest rate to make a move, or to move into a house, or to get a car. It's just there's nothing like it. And so when you're talking about deleting items off credit reports, is that what we're truly talking about? Or are we talking about credit rehabilitation? Because you have to understand, I'll compare it to the jail system, right? There's a lot of people that go to jail and go back to jail. Are they truly rehabilitated? No, they're just going in and out of jail. So when a client comes to me and they say they want to go through credit repair, What is it that they really want? They want to be completely rehabilitated. They want to understand their rights and wrongs. Because sometimes in the credit game, it's not the fact that you're a bad person. You just don't know how to go through life dealing with credit. And so when I made my Lexington Law video, a lot of people pushed back on me. They was like, Kenny, it's not their responsibility to teach about credit. And I beg to differ. What people are looking for is rehabilitation. People are looking for answers to questions that they have. They're looking for what is the golden nugget? What is going to change all of this for me? That's what they truly want. They're not just going to you and saying, hey, make my credit report pretty. That's not what they're really saying. They're saying, hey, listen, man, I want to get into a home and I want you to get my credit report into a position to where I can sit down with a mortgage broker and not have to worry about if I can get approved at a good interest rate. I can focus on what type of house that I want to move into. That's the job of a credit repair specialist, is put your clients in that position. Not delete items off credit reports, because if I delete items off your credit report, please understand I could delete these items, but you still may not get approved for that home. And that is a disservice to me. A lot of times you guys will sit down with credit repair specialists, they'll look at your credit report and they'll go, oh yeah, we could delete it. Okay, great. You know, when you go apply for a student loan, they break your student loans up into, 5, 6 different loans, and you go bad on your student loans, and so they're in collections, and your credit repair specialist, all they know about is deleting items, and they don't know, man, we could rehabilitate these loans. We can get these loans in good standing. We should focus on putting these loans in good standing and put you in a rehabilitation program. Is your credit repair specialist talking to you about these things? Are they talking to you, you know, about, certain situations that happen on your credit profile? Or are they just looking at your credit profile, deleting items? Hey, this 30-day late. I know you talked to me about it and you want me to delete this item off your credit report. But if I delete this off your credit report, like if I challenge this 30-day late, there's a really good chance they may take this account completely off your credit report. It's got 20 years of history on it. The derogatory happened 3 years ago. Do you really want to take that account off your credit report? Do you? Do you really want to delete that derogatory? Chances are no, you don't. Right? And that's the difference from somebody that's really trying to rehab your credit and put you through a situation where you walk away not just with an approval from the bank or the lending institution that you're trying to apply for, but you know why you deserve it. You know why. There's a lot of people that are walking around with 700 FICO scores that really don't understand the credit game. They were in a privileged situation where maybe their parents got them, a credit card, and they authorized users on their credit cards or what have you. They don't really understand why they have a 700 FICO score. My clients, when they walk away with me, they got a really good understanding of the credit game. And if you notice, a lot more people have been focusing on credit education. Now, I'm not going to say it's because of me, but I will say this. Before I really started focusing on, like, really talking about the things that are really going to get you guys the approvals for auto loans, for homes and stuff like that, before I started talking, I don't really recall a lot of people really focusing on these type of things. And so I'm sitting here and I comb through my YouTube videos and I start seeing people talking, that's been talking about deleting items for years. All of a sudden they're saying, hey, maybe you might want to go out and get a secure credit card. Hey, you might want to focus on building credit. And that's a good thing. I don't even want to take credit for it. I can tell you this. I stopped watching a lot of credit repair specialist because I look at the fact that the content I'm not the greatest at. I get up here, talk down as I'm going down the road, give you guys some content, and that's it. I'm not a producer of great content. I look at, the intros that they have and the music that they have in the background and, all the glitz and glamour. I don't have that when listen, are you guys ready? I don't care, right? I don't care that I'm not the most entertaining person as I go down this road. Are you getting good content, and is the content helping you? If you go through and you comb through the comments on my YouTube channel, you're going to see a lot of people in the comments that are talking about the progress that they have since they've been following my YouTube channel. That's all I care about. I don't care about the music. I don't care about maybe I didn't cut this video right here, or maybe I said this wrong. Listen, I'm going to give you guys the content that I truly believe is going to help you, and that's all I really care about. Can you take the content that I give you, and can you apply it to your life and put you in a better position? If so, then I'm going to make it. I don't care whether, somebody out there doesn't like the content. And so that's what my YouTube channel is about. And I just wanted to reach out to you guys because I know there's a lot of you that are sitting there wondering, okay, who do I trust? I got this person saying I need to delete items. I got this person saying I need to build credit. Who do I trust? What is the picture? What is the goal? What are we trying to do? Well, if you're really trying to rehab your credit, then what you're going to have to do is educate yourself, put yourself in a position to where you're going to have a great understanding of how credit works. You're going to have to get you revolving lines of credit on your credit report. You're going to have to get an installment loan on your credit report. You're going to have to do all these things either before or during your credit repair process. You're just going to have to do these things, right? Because if you do it after your credit repair, you're wasting a lot of time. Because a lot of times people say, well, you're going through credit repair, I don't want you to apply for anything. You're wasting a lot of time doing it that way. If they tell you that, then tell them, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the credit repair process. I'm going to go out and build my credit first, and then I'm going to come back to you and start repairing my credit. Because you're wasting a lot of time. I just believe in doing things in the most efficient manner. What is going to get me from A to Z in the fastest, most efficient manner? Cost effective, legal, ethical manner. I learned that cutting corners is not the way to go. It took a lot of mistakes on my behalf for me to learn that lesson. And if you're out here thinking about maybe I'm going to go get a credit profile number, or maybe I'm going to do a credit sweep, I'm going to go get a fake social security number and use that. Maybe I'm going to steal somebody's identity. You do not have to do these things in order to put yourself in a position to where you can have a good credit report. I want you guys to understand that, and I hope you guys understand that, and I hope you guys can see me at face value. You guys have a blessed day. I'm not making this one a long one. Just wanted to reach out to you guys, touch bases with you guys. If you guys are looking for me, all my links are going to be in the description. All my contact info is in the description. Hope you guys have a blessed day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.